Today's Tuesday and it's leg day. Yeah, usually I do back day on Tuesday, but decided to change it up and do leg day first this week. No particular reason. Could be just the way that I'm feeling that day. Could be just wanting to change up the routine a little bit, or maybe I was just super excited to do leg day on this particular day. But it's important to just change things up. Sometimes you change it up a little bit, sometimes you change it by a lot, but just to keep the mind fresh and keep things novel so you're not going through the same routine over and over again. I think it's really important just to keep things as fresh as we can. So we're going to go through this pretty quick. You guys have seen this quite a bit on leg day. We're just going to do some pistol squats into some bandit assisted single leg squats. Here we're going to use the backpack filled with dumbbells and do each leg as many reps as we can, and then go on the assisted version to try and get a good workout to start off with. Stumbling a little bit. Yeah, that was it. Pretty tough to recover after that. Gave it a shot, but I was gonna finish it up with the single leg squats, touching on the seat. And then this is just want to show you guys how I load the bag of rice on. You see the straps there. I got the backpack in front of me with some dumbbells in there as well, but I just use the chair, lift it up. Now we got both bags of rice and the backpack on, ready to go for some squats. And here we're just going to try and do as many as we can. We're just going to do the 1.5 reps, coming up halfway before going right back down, trying to keep that time under tension as high as we can, and trying to keep our form as tight as possible, trying to keep our legs, our toes aimed outwards, tracking our knees above our toes without going too far forward. And that backpack is pretty tough too, maintaining that straight back and tight core. Really super important for squats. So don't try that if the weight's not lighter than you normally do with a barbell. And then from there we just go on to do some explosive movements. We're just using one bag of rice, but we're gonna come up to our tiptoes, and then from there we're just gonna do some jumps. And that's it. That's the bulk of the leg exercise. Here we're just going to work on the hamstrings and the rear of the leg a little bit. We're going to push up to about a little bit greater than a 45-degree angle and try to let our legs take us the rest of the way. Pretty good day today. Not cramping immediately, which is a good sign. The last couple days when I started, or the first couple times I tried this, I just cramped immediately. So this is progress. And then from there we're just going to do some glute raises. Pretty low intensity. Just a little bit more focus on those hamstrings and the rear, but we're going to get this done pretty quick. And then from there we're just going to do some crunches real quick. Not a huge fan of crunches. I don't do it a lot. I do it maybe once a week, and even then it's only because I'm already in this position where I'm kind of ready to go already. Usually I try to do some of the other more standard exercises in my routines because I like them a little bit better and they're not as hard on the lower back. So I definitely don't recommend doing these every single day at high reps. This exercise here, this bandit pull down, is a little bit easier on the lower back, and it's a little bit more flexible in increasing the difficulty as well, because you can just add more resistance bands, or if you're doing this on a cable machine, you can just increase the stack of weights. From there we're just going to do some side ab raises on the floor. sure to try to get a good range of motion, going from just a light tap at the bottom to a quick hold at the top at full extension. Same thing for the other side. And we're going to do some leg raises here. Make sure to keep your back flat to the mat here. Super important. This will really make sure you get the proper engagement in your core. If you only work on lifting your legs up, then you're doing this exercise in a way that might injure your lower back, and you're not going to get as good progression in your core. So just something to keep in mind. Make sure you keep your lower back flat and your core is properly engaged. And then from there, we're just going to do it without any weights. Same thing here. Try to keep your core as tight as possible as you're moving your legs out to increase the difficulty. Make sure that your back is flat as best as you can, and make sure that your core is properly contracted and it's not just arched with all the focus on your hip flexors and your legs. But from there, we're just going to go finish it off with some Russian twists, and that's going to be it for leg day. Right around here, I'm feeling pretty good. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe to get your daily reminders, and otherwise I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.